In the vast expanse of human experience, there exists a pervasive affliction known as Imposter Syndrome, a haunting specter that whispers doubt into the ears of even the most accomplished souls. It creeps stealthily into the chambers of our minds, casting shadows of inadequacy and unworthiness upon our endeavors. Yet, amidst the darkness, there exists a beacon of wisdom, a timeless philosophy that offers solace and strength in the face of such trials, Stoicism. Imagine, if you will, the ancient Stoics, wise sages who roamed the bustling streets of Athens and Rome, facing the tumultuous tides of fate with unwavering resolve. Among them, Epictetus, a former slave-turned philosopher, imparted timeless wisdom that resonates through the ages. He taught us that the key to overcoming the shackles of imposter syndrome lies not in the validation of others, but in the mastery of our own perceptions. We are disturbed not by events, but by the views which we take of them, he proclaimed. In these words, we find the essence of Stoic resilience, the power to transcend external judgments and cultivate an inner fortress of self-assurance. Consider also the story of Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. In the midst of his reign, he grappled with doubts and insecurities like any mortal. Yet, in his timeless work, Meditations, he reminds us of our capacity for greatness, urging us to dwell on the beauty of life and act as if what you do makes a difference. Indeed, the Stoics teach us that our worth is not contingent upon the accolades of others, but upon the integrity of our actions and the strength of our character. In the words of Seneca, another Stoic luminary, true happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. But how, you may ask, can we apply these ancient teachings to our modern struggles with imposter syndrome? The answer lies in the practice of Stoic principles, embracing the dichotomy of control, cultivating resilience in the face of adversity, and finding solace in the pursuit of virtue. Firstly, we must recognize that external validation is but a fleeting illusion, a mere whisper in the winds of time. Instead, we must focus our energies on that which lies within our sphere of control, the integrity of our actions, the depth of our convictions, and the resilience of our spirit. Secondly, we must embrace the inevitability of failure and rejection as inherent aspects of the human experience. For it is through adversity that we forge the steely resolve necessary to withstand the storms of self-doubt. As Epictetus reminds us, difficulties show men what they are. Lastly, we must strive ceaselessly toward the noble pursuit of virtue, the true measure of our worth. For in the words of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, virtue is the only good. In conclusion, my fellow travelers on the winding path of life, let us heed the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and cast off the shackles of imposter syndrome. Let us cultivate an inner fortress of resilience, forged in the crucible of adversity. And let us march boldly forth into the unknown, guided by the beacon of virtue that illuminates our way. For in the words of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. So let us rejoice, my friends, in the boundless potential that lies within us all, and let us embrace the Stoic solutions to imposter syndrome with open arms and steadfast hearts. May we find strength in the face of adversity, courage in the depths of uncertainty, and solace in the pursuit of virtue. For in the crucible of our struggles, we shall emerge, like tempered steel, unyielding and unbroken. And in that moment, we shall know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we are not impostors, but architects of our own destiny. Let us delve deeper into the annals of history and draw inspiration from the lives of those who embodied the Stoic ideals in the face of adversity. Consider the tale of Cato the Younger, a Roman statesman and Stoic philosopher who lived during the tumultuous times of the late Republic. Despite facing relentless opposition from political rivals and the looming specter of tyranny, Cato remained steadfast in his commitment to virtue and the preservation of the Roman Republic. In the face of overwhelming odds, Cato refused to compromise his principles or bow to the whims of tyrants. He faced numerous setbacks and betrayals, yet he never wavered in his dedication to the noble ideals of Stoicism. Ultimately, Cato chose to take his own life rather than submit to the tyranny of Julius Caesar, a final act of defiance that immortalized him as a symbol of unwavering integrity and indomitable spirit. Cato's story serves as a timeless reminder of the Stoic virtue of courage, the willingness to stand firm in the face of adversity, even at the cost of one's own life. In the words of Seneca, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Another example from history is that of the philosopher King Marcus Aurelius, whose reign as Emperor of Rome was marked by constant turmoil and strife. Despite the immense pressures of rulership, Marcus Aurelius remained true to the Stoic principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. In his celebrated work, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects on the ephemeral nature of human existence and the importance of living in accordance with nature and reason. He reminds us that true happiness lies not in the pursuit of fame or fortune, but in the cultivation of virtue and the fulfillment of our moral duties. Marcus Aurelius faced countless challenges during his reign, from wars and plagues to political intrigue and betrayal. Yet, through it all, he remained steadfast in his commitment to Stoic philosophy, finding solace and strength in the enduring wisdom of the ancients. In the face of imposter syndrome, we can draw inspiration from the examples of Cato and Marcus Aurelius, two titans of Stoic virtue who faced adversity with unwavering courage and resilience. Their stories remind us that true greatness lies not in the absence of doubt or fear, but in the courage to confront our inner demons and persevere in the pursuit of virtue. So let us take heart, my friends, and embrace the Stoic solutions to imposter syndrome with the same fortitude and resilience that guided the ancients through the trials of their time. For in the crucible of adversity, we shall forge our own path to greatness, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Imposter syndrome, with its insidious whispers of self-doubt and inadequacy, can be a formidable foe in both our professional and personal pursuits. However, Stoic philosophy offers a wealth of strategies to combat these destructive emotions and cultivate confidence in the face of adversity. 1. Focus on virtue. Stoicism emphasizes the pursuit of virtue as the highest good. Rather than seeking external validation or measuring our worth by societal standards, Stoics encourage us to focus on cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By aligning our actions with these noble ideals, we can find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends the fleeting accolades of others. 2. Embrace the dichotomy of control. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of the dichotomy of control, the notion that some things are within our power to control, while others are not. Imposter syndrome often stems from fixating on external factors beyond our control, such as the opinions of others or the outcomes of our efforts. Stoics advocate for focusing our energy and attention on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than fretting over external circumstances beyond our influence. 3. Practice acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to accept the inherent uncertainties and imperfections of life with equanimity. Rather than striving for perfection or fearing failure, Stoics embrace the inevitability of setbacks and view them as opportunities for growth and learning. By adopting a mindset of acceptance, we can free ourselves from the paralyzing grip of self-doubt and approach challenges with a sense of resilience and optimism. 4. Live in accordance with nature. Stoic philosophy encourages us to live in harmony with the natural order of the universe, recognizing our place within the larger tapestry of existence. This perspective reminds us of our inherent worth as rational beings capable of reason and virtue, irrespective of external achievements or accolades. By grounding ourselves in the timeless principles of Stoicism, we can find solace and confidence in our intrinsic value as human beings. 5. Practice self-reflection and mindfulness. Stoics advocate for regular self-reflection and introspection as a means of cultivating self-awareness and understanding. By examining our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors with honesty and clarity, we can uncover the underlying patterns and beliefs that contribute to feelings of imposterism. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and journaling, can help us cultivate a greater sense of presence and awareness, enabling us to navigate challenges with greater clarity and composure. 6. Seek virtuous role models. Stoicism encourages us to seek inspiration from virtuous role models who embody the ideals of wisdom, courage, and integrity. By studying the lives of Stoic philosophers and other historical figures who exemplified these virtues, we can draw strength and guidance in our own journey towards self-improvement and self-mastery. Learning from the experiences of others can provide valuable insights and perspective, helping us to navigate the complexities of life with greater confidence and resilience. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to the debilitating effects of imposter syndrome, providing us with practical strategies and timeless wisdom to cultivate confidence, resilience, and inner peace in both our professional and personal pursuits. By embracing the virtues of Stoic philosophy and aligning our actions with its principles, we can transcend self-doubt and live with courage, clarity, and conviction. If you found this video insightful and thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from its message. And for more content on personal growth, philosophy, and self-improvement, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to create content that inspires and empowers individuals on their journey towards a more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep striving for excellence.